In the coming days, you might see the headline Historian who correctly predicted 9 of the last 10 elections makes his 2024 pick. This is American Patriot Elections, and today we will be dispelling Allan Lichtman. Lichtman wrote the keys to the White House, which he uses to predict presidential elections. This year, he's predicting that Kamala Harris will win the presidential election. But not only is he inaccurate, but he's also a liar. If you go back to here, he was only right 9 out of the last 10 times, according to CNN. But he denies that time when he was wrong. Take a listen to this clip, which was uploaded only 3 weeks ago.
Hello, friends. You may have heard this. Some commentators have said that using the keys to the White House, I didn't actually predict 10 out of 10 elections since 1984. They've said I predicted 9 out of 10. Still not bad, but not correct. They have focused on the hotly contested election of 2000, noting that I predicted Gore, but in fact, George W. Bush won the election when the Supreme Court stopped the recount in Florida, with Bush ahead by 537 votes. When I appeared on Bill Maher after my successful prediction of a Donald Trump win in 2016 and to give my 2020 forecast, the first thing he said to me was, Lichtman, how did you F up 2000? And my answer then was the same answer I've been giving for 20 years and the same answer I would share with you now. I didn't. That was a stolen election.
He was wrong in 2000, but he won't even admit it. Instead, he resorts to claiming that the election was stolen just to help his track record. Do we really trust that person in predicting our elections? I would say no, but I would also say no to the figure that he correctly predicted 9 of the last 10 elections, when in reality he only predicted 8 of the last 10 elections because in 2016 he predicted Trump would win the popular vote. Did that happen? No. So he was only right 8 out of 10 times, not 9 out of 10 times. And for election predicting, that's not a good track record. Just look at polling. In 1984, the popular vote polls not only predicted the accurate winner for the popular vote, but also the Electoral College. And that trend continued in 88, 92, 96, 2004, 2008, 2012, and 2020. It was wrong in 2000, however, because even though Bush did win the Electoral College and he was winning the polls, he lost the popular vote. And in 2016, it was the opposite because Hillary Clinton was up in the polls and she won the popular vote, but Trump still won the Electoral College. But no matter how you look at it, 9 out of 10 of the presidential winners were predicted by the polling. So polling is way more accurate. And Lichman prides himself in not caring about polling. You might be thinking, how could this get any worse? Well, in July of this year, he tweeted out, if Democrats hope to retain the White House in November, they need to support Joe Biden. You read that right. He thought that Joe Biden was Democrats' only path forward. He thought that Joe Biden was electable. Do you guys really think Joe Biden was electable? No, no one thinks that Joe Biden's electable. Everyone agrees that Kamala is much more electable. No matter how bad she is, she's way better at electability than Joe Biden. Yet he was standing by Joe Biden till the day he dropped out. No matter what Lichman says, polling is much more accurate than him. So let's look at polling. As of now, Harris leads Trump by 3, but according to Nate Silver, that lead will likely not hold. He thinks that Trump has a 62% chance of winning the Electoral College and a 42% chance of winning the popular vote. Why? Well, as of now, he thinks that Harris is at a high point due to the convention bounce. And in his model, he adjusts for the convention bounce. Uh, Down here, it says that Harris is slightly underperforming the model's benchmark for a convention bounce, which means that Harris should be doing better because after the Democratic National Convention, candidates usually have a big jump. That jump was not evident for Harris, meaning that she's actually doing bad for what you'd expect her to do. So all the talk here about Harris going up in the polls, she should actually be going up more, which means that in reality she's going down if you apply what usually happens in races. Due to those reasons, I believe that Allan Lichtman is wrong and Donald Trump will win the 2024 presidential election. But I'll end the video off with this note. Lichtman ran to be Senator of Maryland in 2006 before getting arrested in the campaign and only finishing with 1.17% of the vote. This guy is insignificant and he doesn't matter, so don't listen to him. This has been American Patriot Elections. Please like, subscribe, and as always, comment down below who you think will win the 2024 presidential election.